What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. And I feel like I haven't talked about Shiba Inu in a while. So why not talk about Shiba Inu today, over the weekend? Not saying, well, nothing's moving because crypto is 24/7. But I wanted to talk about Shiba Inu because I feel like I made a mistake during this whole process of holding Shiba Inu. Not saying the mistake was even buying it. Not saying the mistake was moving it around. It's not that simple. It's a larger mistake that I feel like a lot of us made as well. And that was putting our trust in this team, right? The team that's doing all these things for Shiba Inu, but then again, not doing all these things for Shiba Inu and mainly doing things for themselves. It seems like it's a revolving cycle where you see people that state, oh, this is the next biggest thing because maybe they want, views that are out there because there's not really many views that are in the crypto space and you need to kind of hunt for views. I know it's very tough for me to do that, especially with this being my main 9 to 5, and just talking about crypto and talking about, stocks and investments and a lot of things here. Just being on YouTube is my main 9 to 5. That's where the main source of my income comes from. But other people are kind of in that same boat. Maybe they're seeing a decline and they just want to see the views, and that's how things go. I'm not going to name any names because, everybody really does it. But when we look at Shiba Inu as a whole, we all are failing every time we turn on that camera and we say, look, these developers are doing something way bigger than we would ever dream of. These things that they launch are now going to burn so much Shiba Inu. And it's because of the views that we get from those statements. That's the reason why people keep on doing it. If we got more views from people saying, Shiba Inu is struggling right now, obviously then people would continue to make those type of videos because that's what happens on YouTube. It's all about what can generate the next biggest view. And I'm no better. Trust me, I'm no better. I try and follow some things, especially like I said, because this is my main source of income here. But when people see those views decline, it starts to get difficult and you start hunting for views and you get kind of desperate for some of those views that are there. You feel like you're kind of falling off when in reality you're not. It's just the market is not really going in the right direction. But if you continue to go in that direction with less views, you get less subscribers that come to your channel and just all of everything starts to decrease. So did we all make a mistake with Shiba Inu? Did we all make a mistake in trusting this ecosystem dev team and continuing to trust this ecosystem dev team? So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to check out my new credit card YouTube channel, feel free to check that out. If you guys are interested in credit card rewards, bonuses, or just supporting this channel and me in a whole nother way. But like I said, I wanted to talk with you guys, real. I wanted to be right up front with you and say, look, what the Shiba Inu development team or Bone development team, whatever you want to call them, what they're doing throughout or what they have done in this last 2+ years is kind of lead us on and give us the thought, the idea that we would see a ton of burns in Shiba Inu, that they would support Shiba Inu. But from the beginning, they told us what they were going to do. They showed their cards. They showed their hand. They told us that they didn't care about burns and burns are not the end all be all. But then we continued to believe them when they said, oh, the game is going to burn and it will burn a hell of a lot. Shibarium will burn. And if we do projections, it can burn 111 trillion per year. And that's no offense to Shib Queenie. Like, she's putting out information just to support the business that she's partnered with, right? She's partnered with Shiba Inu or the ecosystem dev team, let's say. So she wants to put out there of her support, and no wonder why that they are separate, right? Because, Shib Queenie had a different mindset on her than the ecosystem really had, but she was just supporting it because that was her job. So when I look at this just this overall situation, I'm like, why did we decide to trust this ecosystem dev team and put all of our money in a lot of the projects that they're building? Bone, which we thought would have some sort of effect on Shiba Inu, some sort of connection for Shiba Inu. It didn't have that connect, besides them trying to gain some of the holders of Shiba, right? Or SHIB. Let's say SHIB, because there are some other projects out there that are named Shiba and it's not the prettiest. But, Bone, Leash, Shiboshis, the metaverse, looking at a lot of the lands that are being sold. And the biggest one would be Shibarium. And not to mention the game that was supposed to do so much for Shiba Inu and burn 5% of profits. We didn't see any of those things. If you look at all of the burns that we have done for Shiba Inu, every single burn, and you kind of tie it back to a source, there's not a single burn that you're going to tie back to the source of the ecosystem dev team. That is what's sad. With all of these promises that we have been told and sold, I feel like we should see at least something. And what they will claim is that the burn portal that they put up is the whole reason why we burn multiple billions of coins. It's probably the reason why it makes it easier for people to burn, because they thought that with something built like that, you would give us something extra. The reason why is because you lied to us. If you're watching this, I don't know if you are, it's because you lied to us. You told us that we would get rewards. We get those rewards. We were going to compound those rewards and burn more. We didn't ever get those rewards. We got one set of rewards that basically was worth nothing and that I couldn't even withdraw at all. So to get lied to time after time after time, and then we still, to this day, keep going back to them and say, oh, well, this new thing that they're developing is going to burn so much. Satoshi's doing something amazing. Get ready. We're going to burn 99% of the supply. It's literally to create hype and, keep the hype around Shiba Inu, because there's not really much that's being created outside of just the idea of those things. While you still have the support for Shiba Inu overall, we're not seeing any hype building because there's no physical team that's building in Shiba Inu, but a team that's building around Shiba Inu. So I don't know where you stand on this. Do you feel like we made a mistake as a whole by kind of electing these people as leaders of kind of this ecosystem, and seeming like every time you click into Shiba Inu, you get something that they have built, whether it's the website, whether it's, Shiboshi's, Bone, Leash, Shiba Swap, or, Shibarium, or even looking at the articles and how much we have pushed them into the light. What they are doing is the main mover of Shiba Inu. And like I said, I'm no better. I'm just looking to add more hype to SHIB, but I feel like we're making a mistake by keeping them in the spotlight, even though they're doing absolutely nothing for the project that we know and love. Does this all make sense to you guys? I don't want to sit here and seem like I'm ranting. I wanted to make sure I made a calm, collective video that kind of expresses how a lot of us feel about this Shiba Inu position, project, the ecosystem team overall, and just the overall situation. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.